Hi, I'm Jale. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Gemini, all aspects, and or the cross watcher. Remember, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If this reading is not for you, check out other readings. Could well be that other aspects resonate for you more. Check out my Etsy shop. I do offer the healing sessions as well as psychic development. If you are unsure if this would suit you, please email me. For the psychic development, I would ask ideally for you to have some level of visualization and or be slightly au fait with meditation and or being in a meditative state for about 10 minutes. Okay, so if you're interested in the healing, it is 1 hour for 55. And my recommendation would be, if you book that, please book at 20 minutes at least afterwards, because I pick up lots of information when I do the healing and it is remotely done, and I would need a name and or photograph and or both to carry this out. Any questions you have, let me know. Okay, and again, if you want a reading, again, Etsy shop also. Right, again, there's an expedited option in there, which is again next day. So if you don't want to wait 5 to 7 days, use the expedited option. Right, let's see. Let's see. For the Geminis, Spirit, what's going on? What's going on from the 1st to the 15th of October for the Geminis and all the cross watchers? I'm hearing diamond. Oh, someone's not in their North Node, life's purpose here. So North Node is currently in Gemini, which would make sense because you guys are also Geminis possibly. I would check, if I was you, where the North Node is and where the Sun is. Now, the North Node is going to change into Taurus, and so it's going to be towards the early degrees of Gemini right now. If you are in the first 10 degrees of Gemini, it could well be that you are being forced to look at your life purpose. You could even feel a little bit squeezed at this point in time. Again, the first house, the first few degrees, usually can equate to the body, especially if maybe you've got a Gemini ascendant. Again, that would also, or maybe you've got Aries possible placements there too. You might want to watch the Aries reading. It feels to me like there could be a massive imbalance in terms of stability and you're not sure which direction to go in. This could be about career choices that you may be having, and also what creates stability in your life. Maybe you've recently had to undergo a transformation and you're not sure now what exactly would bring you stability. The first couple of weeks of October is going to ask you to look at that, or there could be some reoccurring themes. Whoa. Okay, where's that come from? Right, wasn't expecting that. Okay. Okay. This is a little bit intense. Right, let me just double check this. Okay. Okay, let me just, I'm not even going to speak. I'm just going to check this. Can you clarify this card here, please, Spirit? Could you clarify this card here, please, Spirit? Wow. And this card, please. And this card. Okay. So we've got Saturn going direct on the 10th of October. We've got Pluto coming out of retrograde at 24 degrees Capricorn on the 6th of October, right? Guys, okay, everyone's gonna be different here. For some of you, you may owe money. There's going to be a review of this, right? Some of you could be waiting for money and there's going to be a review of this. There could be worry or concerns around a loss of money, or someone that maybe you lent it to that you didn't get it back. There could have been a project, a proposal, something that didn't quite follow through, and there could have been a lack or some kind of worry about money from that. There is a sudden increase in wealth that surrounds this, okay? Or some situation around you there could have been imbalance in a give and take exchange, where again, you were giving and you weren't receiving back, and it suddenly dawns on you that this is actually the person that you can't really trust, and so that maybe they've been taken advantage, and that maybe how they presented to you was a little bit fake and false, and or the money that they looked like they had is not real, and or there's an issue with the money. Also, There is a possible thief here as well that could be going to prison. Okay, I'm just going to put it out there. I don't like saying that kind of thing, but someone's work. Oh, let me get some tarot. Spirit, show me this thief card. Show me this thief card here. Okay, this is weird. Show me this concern. Why did they give me... Oh, why? Why? Someone cannot come through and offer you something because of, again, a legal implication, and or something that they've previously been involved in that maybe they haven't told you about, or is going to start coming out, right? The implications of that is going to start coming out in the first part of October. And it could have been that this person presented as a really great option, but actually they are now in a lot of doo-doo, you know? They didn't learn their karmic lesson. And... oh my Lord. There's a third party influence that helped someone steal money as well, that they're trying to set a person up for taking the fall, when actually it was the karmic. There could be good news that vindicates this person as well. So let's say, for example, someone was setting someone up for them to take the flak. It could actually reboot and rebounce back onto this other person. I don't want to say... I feel like someone's going to prison. I'm just going to be very honest with you. It's like someone... This is insane. Like, what? Why? Okay, Jale, stop judging the situation and just read. Right, show me more, Spirit, for the Geminis. What on... Again, I want you to, again, if this is a very specific storyline, but this is what I've got to say. If you have some people that are recklessly showing off wealth that may have disconnected from your life, or maybe you had walked away from, and like they're very slick about it and very, I've got to try not to laugh here, but very arrogant and very kind of like you snooze you lose type, and you're like whatever. They're about to walk straight into a karmic trap right here. They already did. They just don't realise it. It's like someone didn't listen here. Someone was warned about this and didn't listen, and thought they knew best, and thought keying all the way into prison. Again, this person, I'm going to be honest with you, this is a karmic and another karmic trying to set up a possible divine counterpart. Let me just see what else here. And again, if this is not for you, yeah. Oh, Lord. This is someone totally manipulating a situation and ghosting a situation. I'm so confused. What is this? Spirit, what is this? Yeah, it's like someone starts showing off this wealth. I've got away with it, hey, and all this, and it's like my guides. I don't. This is obviously not funny, but my guides are sat there going, they've been warned. I feel like this person's guide was literally like neon light, red flashing neon light. Don't do it. And I'm going to say this as well. My guide is telling me, I even warned someone on this channel about this. It could have been the last Virgo reading with the witchcraft thing. Someone has ignored every single guide and every single sign and every single opportunity to not do this, and someone is walking into the trap they have laid for themselves. They've dug themselves the deepest hole they could. But this is the thing, they think they're setting someone up. This can't be right. Who does this? This is insane. They've trapped themselves. I've never seen, like, right, this is someone manifesting this for themselves because they didn't, this is karma hitting someone very, again. And this is the other thing, there are so many people involved in this, you're going to see it, like, people are going to be, I feel a group of people were egging these people on. And again, the one person that was kind of pushing for this was warned several times, ignored it. They're trying to set someone else up, and it's backfiring. And I can't even laugh because it's like they've ruined their life. I don't even find this funny at this point. It's like, you know, my job here is to try and warn people so they're not. But I feel like people are keying and thinking it's all a big joke and funny and you know, let's just do some spell work and let's just try and do this. And it's like, this is generational now. I don't even know what to say. It's like you've messed your whole, yeah, it's like someone, a female who or thinks that they're the mastermind behind this, is totally out of control of this situation. And my guide has just said, you reap what you sow. I don't even... Now, this is the thing. I've got to just say this because I feel like some of you are going to be celebrating and being like, yeah, the karmic got her justice, or the karmic... I'll be honest with you, this is not, I don't celebrate these kind of things because it's like the parents are now going to have to deal with this, or the mum or the dad or the grandparents or the siblings, and I feel like there are kids involved, or it's like this goes through generations. It's like there's a ripple effect, and again, people thinking this is all very slick and it's a joke. Now I feel like, again, I've just filmed the Taurus reading where it was like, oh, just, you know, laugh it off. I guess I'm gonna, I don't know what to say. If this is your narrative, if this is your situation, the best thing you can do is send healing, okay? Because this is like people getting hurt over this after someone who has such a narrow vision of, I've got to say this, this is the guides warning this human being for many, many, many times. And for specifically one individual, it's their karma. And this is going to sound awful, but again, it's like there was an opportunity here for someone to actually move through this and learn, and they didn't. But also that the ramifications are huge for someone. And again, I'm not asking you to panic, because again, if you're not a thief, you don't have to panic. If you are someone who has not been setting people up to take the fall for you, you don't need to panic. This is someone who's calculated consistent efforts to set up a divine counterpart to fall, to then affect another divine counterpart, right? And they think they're slick doing it. And again, they've been warned. And also, I don't even want to say the next part, if I'm totally honest with you. I feel like this is like bad enough. But this person is out their depth, and they're going to understand what spirit is all about. And it's a shame because it might even trigger a spiritual awakening. Ironic, but it feels like they might. Now, this is the other thing. If it isn't literal prison, it's going to be a spiritual prison. They're not going to be able to, they can't manifest. They're not going to, their abilities is going to be on lockdown. So if it's not a mental prison, if it's not a spiritual prison, it's going to be a literal prison. Show me. And how, maybe you're sitting there, well, how do I handle this? Don't get involved in it. Just stay out. Just stay away from this. There's another plot twist. Buckle up, guys. Whatever you think is going to be the outcome is, and this is the other thing, is how this person then, once they realize the implications, there's going to be another. This is the classic thing when people come to me for reading and go, well, what's their karma? This is, how spirit operate, and this is not to scare people, because we're not operating in fear. This is just how the divine operate, because again, this is someone who has disrespected, crossed every boundary, crossed every loophole and boundary possible, and the divine have gone, they're fed up. So this is now the repercussion of that. All right, so don't panic if again these details don't resonate with you. Unfortunately, the Fool card has come out again. They're having to learn the hard way here. All right, and again, if your divine counterpart is not involved in this, maybe they already are, but it feels like someone's trying to set them up to make it look like they are the person that's done this. It's not. But there is going to be instability, and there is a storm brewing here. Delays. There's going to be a lot of trouble, and that's going to create a disconnect around this couple here. A lot of chaos. Yeah, there's a lot of sadness here, guys, unfortunately. Deception, a lot of secrets coming out. Yeah, we got a real disillusionment energy. Someone thought that they were investing in something or involved with something, and it isn't what they think, and they're being set up to, and it's serious. Okay, so sorry that this is not better news, guys, but again, check another video if you feel like this is not sort of resonating here. Someone was too naive. Someone thought that this was too much of a good opportunity to miss. Could be a divine counterpart. Someone could have lacked direction here and become impatient, and so this was the efforts of what came through. This is actually meant for them to trigger them into a further awakening to start anew. But the karmics involved. I know I'm not going to say that word, Spirit, but yeah, I agree with you. They're just saying these are wallies. These are, they don't learn. These are the same energies that don't learn, and then wonder why the world isn't changing. Be flexible, okay? Keep an open mind if this is your energy. Try and find things of comfort for you. Balance yourself out. If this is your divine counterpart, send healing, and to everyone involved, because again, as someone that does this job, it's sad that spirit has to go to this point. That's how I feel about it. But again, if this is your narrative, just keep sending upstairs. Let's keep sending positive kind of wishes upstairs for the people involved to actually learn, and not kind of think that everything is a joke, and hurt people and think that everything's like a lot of game. I don't even want to look into the next part, because I'm seeing all kinds. Like, I'm just seeing past the outcome. Really sad. It's like a karmic who went so far. Spirit, I'm going to be honest with you. It's like if you felt like you've been stabbed in the back, especially for the last couple of years or so, Spirit have been silently collecting those swords and holding on to them and waiting and watching for someone to be digging enough of a hole. And I can tell you what they're doing with them swords, because the ancestors are not happy. They made a mistake, a big one. Okay, guys, so let's try and get a positive message here, because this is very deep. But let me just see, final message for the Gemini, Spirit. Who resonate with this message, please? Yeah, my guide's saying just send them prayers, send them healing. We don't wish bad to people. We don't operate like that. It's not a win. This is not a celebration, really, because it's like it didn't need to go to that level. But people don't learn, and they think it's a joke. So let's see. And there's a lot of people these people have hurt as well. There's a lot of people that have been hurt by this. Now, this is a sad outcome, but what I'm seeing is, from this legal issue, and this is a bit sick, but my guides are laughing. I don't even know how to, my head's a bit like all over the place trying to read this, and maybe yours will be. But they're saying Yeah, it was designed deliberately. We always had this under control. We knew how far these people were going to push it. The reason they wanted them to push it that far is they're moving. This karmic didn't listen and didn't learn, so they're moving the karmic out the way so you guys can have your union. So yeah, this is spirit intervening. They've allowed the karmics involved here to make them believe that they're in control of the situation. This is why I say to you, don't ever do witchcraft or anything like that, or spell work, because this is the thing. If you let spirit do their job, it's poetic, because you'll be watching and from the sidelines and being like, yep. Because this is the thing. People think that they can mess with people and they don't realise who their backing is spiritually. And the guides are saying we had to make sure this karmic was put totally out the way. And so, yeah, we lulled them into a false sense of security, because if they then continue to ignore the messages, we can move them and allow your guys' union. This is what's being prepared, union. And they had to maneuver and remove the wrong people. All of the people that were trying to, you know, stop and block. Okay, I mean, it's not, the guides all know, they're all laughing, and I'm just like, I'm sat here thinking, I get it, like, you know, they've seen a lot more than I'm seeing, and they know what's been said and done behind people's backs, so that's why all the guides and the ancestors are celebrating this. It's a bit of an emotional roller coaster for you guys though. Okay, so make sure you're around people that you care and love and trust, and again, take it easy. All right, but this is designed to help your union. I feel really flat, if I'm totally. I feel like, why does it have to go to this point? But my guides are saying they don't listen, so this is the only way. All right, guys, I hope that helps. Many blessings to those of you that resonated with that. I wish you guys the very best. My heart goes out to you. Okay. Don't get involved. Let spirit deal with it. You don't need to go into. This is why I say don't do spell work, because if you let the guides do and spirit do what they're designed to do, you don't need to do anything, you know, especially if you are someone that is on the good side of karma. Okay, take care, guys. Bye bye.